So a part of me, the competitive, like addicted personality sort of type, was trying to do that over and over again and do like 12 hours, 14 hours, which I physically cannot do, and not many people can.
Rosie Crawford began vlogging all the way back in 2015 when she was interviewed for Oxford University. Over the last 4 years, she's documented her experience during and after Oxford, creating videos on archaeology, access, and application support, most recently running the collaborative Study2 project channel. Now that she's heading back to uni for a master's, what are her thoughts about vlogging, and how is she feeling about YouTube? This is The Influence.
You've vlogged your whole time at Oxford. Like, I looked back and it's basically since you had your first interviews all the way up till the time you graduated. Do you feel like the fact that you were documenting everything, do you think that had an impact on the way that you lived your time at university?
I think it did make me a bit more stressed, I have to say, especially when I tried to do stuff in second year. If you look on there's nothing from second year. I couldn't really cope, to be honest. But in third year, it was the complete opposite, because I used it as my downtime. It made me happy. Don't know what changed. I just liked the memories. I think it sank in that I wasn't going to be there forever. And the more I filmed, the more I could look back on. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. And it also gave me incentive to work. If I was filming my work, then I had to do it, which in third year was a necessity.
Do you think you would have worked less if you hadn't been filming your whole experience? Or do you think it affected anything in terms of the decisions you made about what you were going to do day to day? Did you feel any pressure to show a particular side of university life because you knew people were watching?
Yeah, for sure. And I was very drawn between showing everything and filming fun, but then I wanted to do that. Obviously I want to show everyone what's going on, but then that's kind of around when the sort of 15-hour study day stuff started taking off. So the only thing you can do then to stay in the game is try and match it or even exceed it. So a part of me, the competitive addicted personality sort of type, was trying to do that over and over again and do 12 hours, 14 hours, which I physically cannot do, and not many people can. So I gave that up pretty quickly, but it did stress me out a lot and made me feel a little bit self-conscious about the fact that my content, despite being Oxford, the image should be keep going, but I had to learn to stop feeling guilty. And I don't really think I've managed that quite yet, but I'm getting there. I'm really trying. I'm now carrying on filming. I'm trying more to get that balance, because I know how much of an impression it makes on people if they see work. In fact, Jade released a video today on Jaded Jade on hustle culture, and it was really interesting, and it was basically everything that I'm trying to promote now was in that video about kind of internalized workaholic, internalized capitalism, I think she called it, needing to work all the time in order to feel like you've achieved something. And YouTube is actually helping me now, whereas at first it was probably driving that. So I've sort of turned it on its head. I'm not sure how that's happened, but it has.
That's good. Yeah, because there definitely was that trend of everyone was making videos about just work for as long as you possibly can. And I feel recently it seems the trend is going the opposite way. It's all about mindfulness and balance in your life, which is definitely a much healthier thing. Yeah, speaking of the YouTube algorithm and how you tend to make the kind of content that people enjoy, given that you've been doing this for 4, 5, 6 years, and you have some videos that have 100,000 views and some that have 600. Do you still feel like it's a mystery what people like, or do you feel like you have more of a sense of what people want to see when you make a video?
I definitely have a sense, I know what videos are going to do better, or at least I think I do. So anything related to uni, if it shows my uni, if it's something that people are curious about, it's going to immediately get more views. my video on being working class at Oxford, that one got views, and I knew it would. Like that wasn't the point, but I knew a lot of people would be interested and curious. Things that are negative get loads of views because people, I don't know, people want to watch you fail. I'm not sure, but if you're crying in a thumbnail, people click on it because they want to find out why, I guess. On the other side, there's so many videos I make that I think, oh, this is such a good one. It can help so many people and nobody watches it. Like today, I uploaded a video on personal statements and it was the best personal statement video I have made. I spent ages on it and it's flopped. It's probably just the wrong time, too close to the Oxbridge deadline. But I did think people would, and they didn't. So I'm gonna stick with the vlogs because they need to take off.
Let's finish it off with like an extremely general question, which is, how do you feel about your YouTube channel right now and going into the future?
At the minute, I am absolutely loving making content. I see people engage. Seeing like the same names over and over again actually makes you feel so good because you know that people are sticking around and they're genuinely taking an interest in your life and enjoying what you're putting out. So it's really encouraging. I'm also loving the fact that there's so many people doing the same thing and we all get to interact and work together, and there's like community in it that I never expected to get out of YouTube. And part of me is, worrying about what I'm gonna do with my channel in the future. But right now, I'm in a good place, yeah.
That's so great to hear.